Hello and welcome to Just a Damn Nerd. And today we're going back into the arena for another Versus episode. Today we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2018 versus Destiny 2. Now these games once upon a time existed under the same Activision Blizzard umbrella, but now they're direct competitors as Bungie has since split off and joined Sony. And we get to find out today whether or not Call of Duty is really worthy to be considered a better game than Destiny. Is Call of Duty still the king of the FPSs, or has Destiny dethroned it? Like all of these competitions, we will be competing in a set series of rules, and each one of these categories points are allotted based on how good you are. So if you win a category, you're not getting all 10 points. You will be getting a percentage of those 10 points based on how good you are at that thing. Now, we are doing a whole tournament here on Season 1 of Versus here at Just a Damn Nerd. We do have a tournament bracket, but I'm going to put that at the very end of the video. If you haven't seen them, there's already 3 episodes, and 3 games have already advanced to the next round of the tournament. I will link those videos in the description down below. Check them out. So, let's get into this. So, the first category here in this competition is graphics and performance. You really can't have a fun game if it doesn't have good graphics and good performance, especially the performance side.
Round 1. Fight!
Echo 3-1, good effect on target. Viking is RTB. Good hunting.
Burner! Пожалуйста! Mama, I tell you again!
Do you see the phantoms? Strange that they have left the moon. They were generated by the lunar pyramid, dredged trauma like scorch marks lifted from a ruin.
When comparing Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Destiny's graphics, you have to first be in awe at the amount of detail Activision Blizzard puts in their games, because both of these games are gorgeous. As a matter of fact, both of these games look a lot better than games that are supposedly next-gen. Destiny takes a more traditional graphic style, with everything being hand-placed, while Call of Duty uses a more modern style. There's a little bit less hand-placing here, and you can turn on some ray tracing element. But the more you look at the two games, the more you realize Call of Duty is held up by these modern elements. It's really the big difference between the two games. Also, Call of Duty uses photogrammetry, while Destiny uses artwork, like previous games, where an artist has actually taken and drawn the environments and then they're rendered into the game. And I think both work very well for the kind of games they are, and both have excellent performance. I had no problem with performance on either game, although I did say there was a slight hiccup on Call of Duty when it would switch between missions, where my system for some reason would drop down to like 5 frames a second, and then return to normal, but it didn't really affect gameplay at all. So, in this category, I'm giving a very, very slight edge to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, with a score of 6-4. Next up here is gameplay, and gameplay is insanely important to every video game. And both of these games are extremely top level at gameplay. A large contingent of video games have copied Call of Duty's gameplay for decades now, and Destiny is one of the best examples of this style of looter shooter game on the market.
Round 2. Fight!
Now, this category was always going to be hard. Destiny and Call of Duty are known for their combat. They are easily two of the best in the industry. Call of Duty basically has been the standard bearer for FPS combat for about 10 years now, while Destiny took that combat and added in a more Bungie element to it, to add in kind of a combination of sci-fi and fantasy. Now, the damn nerd absolutely fucking loves the gritty, realistic style combat of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's impactful, it's fun, your bullets feel like they have an effect on both the environment and the enemies, and they were just flexing with the effects budget in this game. While Destiny is a bit more low-key and arcadey, it's a ton of fun to play a game that mixes powers and Call of Duty style combat so unbelievably well. Destiny absolutely set a standard in the way its combat was designed, and dozens of games have rushed in to try to copy Destiny's combat, gameplay, and engagement with this community. No matter how much I nitpick, I couldn't find a lot of big differences between these two games in this category. Fortunately, both of these games are clean and polished. I couldn't even find something to nitpick. So, this one is a tie with a score of 5-5. So next up here is engagement. Now, engagement is just how long you want to play a game for. You know those games you put down, but then immediately want to go back and play them again? Those games have max level elite engagement.
Round 3. Fight!
Check those corners.
Help!
Hostages, up top.
Someone! Someone, please! I'm here!
Get it off me! Please, get it off me! Sergeant, I need you over here. Help me! Help me, I'm not one of them! I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to go home. Look, I want to see. Can you help him? I'm trying. Let me see my girl. It's going off. I can't get it. No time! Help me! Help me! Wait! What are you doing? No! No!
Nabota! Eyes up, Guardian.
Now, both of these games are master classes in engagement. That's why they have such large and in-charge fan bases. Call of Duty has stuff like Warzone and its multiplayer, which absolutely drive people to the game. It creates one of the most addictive games in the entire industry. While Destiny has one of the most addictive fan bases I've ever seen. Really, when you start nitpicking in the engagement category, which really sets these two games apart is the campaign. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has a truly excellent campaign, and while Destiny 2 originally had good story content in it, Bungie continues to remove it from the game, claiming that it's too much content to manage. I don't even know how that's fucking legal, as they're taking away stuff you've already paid for. They're also removing DLCs you've already paid for. If you go back and play Destiny 2 now, you pretty much have to buy the new DLC to get any real story content, and I cannot abide that. As far as competitive multiplayer goes, Call of Duty also has an edge, but the main reason I chose all campaign footage from Call of Duty is because of the fact that, like I said, this is the advantage. So, when you start breaking this down, what I see is both these games have microtransactions. Both these games have multiplayer, although Call of Duty is probably better. Both these games have co-op, but there's no doubt Destiny is better. Both these games have addictive gameplay, as we've already covered, and only one of these games has a memorable story because of the fact that Bungie's taken it out. So, the winner of this round, with 7 of a potential 10 points is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Next up is story, my personal favorite category of any round in Versus. The damn nerd loves story. Without story, I don't even see the point in playing video games if I'm being honest.
Round 4. Fight!
Our war is not for our fate. We fight to remove all foreign power from our soil.
We are a... All stations. Form is clear. You saved lives today, Sergeant.
It shouldn't have happened in the first place, sir. They sent us in half-assed. So everyone could just keep pretending we're not at war.
Yeah, like the fucking century, that is.
Why have we got our hands tied?
I need more time.
The Cabal are mobilizing. We need to... Secure the camp!
Wait. It seems they have another target.
What are they aiming at?
Savathun.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare has probably the best story in the entire Call of Duty franchise. It takes a more realistic, grounded, gritty storyline that has no easy answers. There's betrayal, there's terrorism, there's war crimes being committed by you and other people, because the reality is war is not a nice, clean, organized thing. War is a combination of tough choices with very few right answers. Destiny 2 has a very interesting story. They have beautiful, beautiful CGI cutscenes, and it seems like Destiny 2 has something to say. The problem is, Destiny 2 rarely actually says anything for all of its fancy cutscenes. Also, a lot of the story content you originally paid for, whether that be in DLCs or the main game, Bungie has taken away and does not allow you to access. And Destiny didn't have an overabundance of story to start with, so it feels like Destiny 2 is actually getting lost the longer it's been around, while Destiny 1 actually became very, very good after it'd been out for a while, because they were able to get that huge wealth of story. The Destiny franchise has an interesting story, but decisions made by Bungie has kept this game from being a top-end story. However, what's here is still good, and Call of Duty's campaign is only about 7 hours long, so the winner of this round, with a score of 6-4, is Modern Warfare. Now, immersion is so important. It's how you forget that you're playing a video game. It's how you get pulled into the game and lose yourself. It's how you look at the clock 1 minute, play the game, and look back at it and 2 or 3 hours have gone by. Immersive games can eat away at all of your free time because they just do such a great job of transporting you into their world.
Round 5. Fight!
This is what we came for. We'll set the trucks for you guys.
Jackpot. PID in the gas.
Solid.
Back off! Back off!
Sidi, answer. Men Russia. Marines. Amitab. Lazim Mitarak. Foran.
Terrorist hands. They could be anywhere. Paris, New York.
London.
When can you breathe?
We just did.
That door leads to Callus's throne. The helm's instruments detect it is radiating pyramid resonance.
She's guiding us to Callus.
Immersion is always so important. You see, both of these games are trying to immerse you in the world. In Destiny, you are a superhero. And in Call of Duty, you're a soldier, fighting against terrorists. In both games, you are the light against the darkness. Call of Duty takes a more realistic approach, but both are the same thing. When you start looking at the immersion of both of these games, however, I don't even think you have to nitpick to start to see a winner. You see, Call of Duty's biggest shortcomings are actually its design. Call of Duty is designed to be like a big budget Hollywood action film. Now, while it's a ton of fun to play, it doesn't really immerse you. You don't lose yourself in it and forget that you aren't actually fighting a war. Instead, you feel more like you're playing the big action set piece scenes from a Michael Bay film. While Destiny does want to transport you to its world, it wants you to be a guardian, it even wants you to live there. I'd even argue the void, as much as it pisses me off, could raise immersion for some people, because it's like time in the Destiny universe is actually moving forward. However, I'm not giving you any fucking brownie points for the Void, Bungie. Go fuck yourself. But in this particular category, the fact that Destiny is trying to be an immersive sim and Call of Duty is trying to be an action film is really the difference. The winner of this round, with 7 of a potential 10 points, is Destiny 2. Well, we have another close one here, and as it seems to always do, it comes down to fun factor. Now, fun factor is sort of a loose combination of all the other categories. It's not as simple as looking at each category and looking at who won each category and then putting them together and saying, oh, okay, this one wins fun factor. It's kind of just like a combination of everything the game does, and if it comes together to be more fun,
We are
There's a possible hostage situation!
Savathun.
So, here we are, fun factor. Now, fun factor is a tough one with these two games, because Destiny is definitely more than the sum of its parts. It's struggled to win any category in this competition, but stayed pretty close because it manages to be upheld by a bunch of little things. So Destiny is an incredible amount of fun to play. And Call of Duty has always been a lot of fun to play. When you start nitpicking fun factor for these two games, it goes back to the same things that I've been complaining about with Destiny for this entire video. It's lacking in some key areas, namely a story. Also, I believe the lack of a difficulty option in Destiny 2 hurts it a lot on the fun factor as well, because the game feels too easy to me. However, that's not to say Call of Duty's perfect. Every time I play this game's multiplayer, I want to throw my controller at a TV set because of all the microtransactions in it. It's also crawling with cheaters, and and sometimes Modern Warfare can feel a little formulaic. However, the winner of this round and the entire competition is...
They could be anywhere. Paris, New York.
London.
When can you breathe?
We just did.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I just want to say thanks to you guys because this channel has been growing. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I have like 95% of people unsubscribed. That's a little depressing. Hopefully we can change that. I'm working on a video for Madden 23. Not sure if it's going to be a review or one of my more normal videos where I'm just bitching about the Madden series. Haven't decided yet, but I'm working on it right now. And check out the channel page. We have some stuff on Halo. We have stuff on Cyberpunk. We have some reaction to news articles. I got quite a bit of videos up by this point, and we release more all the time. I hope you guys will come back to Just a Damn Nerd soon. I hope you guys hit that sub button, like, share, and please come on back in the future. We'll have a lot more good stuff for you guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, this is a Damn Nerd signing off.